want the mutilization of our children. It's transgender, and we're not going to have it. So we want to go into those things, 5 points, and with the filibuster termination, you could vote them all in. The Republicans would have the vote.
Mr. President, Leader Thune told me that they do not have the votes to terminate the filibuster. How will you get around that?
But that's part of being a leader. You have to get the votes.
Do you have confidence in Leader Thune?
I like him so much. He's a high-quality person. And he told me the same thing. We don't have the votes. Well, he's only a couple of votes short, but that's what being a leader is. You have to get the votes. You have to get the votes. And those people will not be able to withstand the onslaught because Republicans and the country wants it. You know, it's polling at 87% voter ID. Think of it. We're talking about Save America, and it's not Save Act, it's Save America Act, because it's saving America. Save Act, nobody knows what it's saving. It's the Save America Act. And you have to have it. You have to have it. The Save America Act, voter ID, all of these things, proof of citizenship. It's an 87% issue with all voters, including Democrats. The only ones that don't want it are Schumer and these corrupt Democrat leaders, because it will not give them the ability to cheat in an election. Look, why wouldn't you want voter ID? There's not a reason in the world you wouldn't want it except to cheat. And if they don't cheat, their policy is so bad they'll never win another election.
Mr. President, on Friday you mentioned that Cuba will be next. What did you mean by that exactly?
And who will be next?
Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba's going to be next. Cuba's going to be...
In what way?
Cuba's a mess. It's a failing country, and they're going to be next. Within a short period of time, it's going to fail. And we will be there to help it out. We'll be there to help our great Cuban Americans out who were thrown out of Cuba. In many cases, their family members were mutilated and killed by Castro. Well, Cuba's going to be next, yeah.
Are you considering withdrawing Casey Means for Surgeon General and nominating someone else?
Well, we're looking at a lot of different things, and I don't know how she's doing in the nomination process. I'm more focused on Iran, but something like that would be possible.
Mr. President, do you still have confidence?
We certainly have a lot of great candidates for that.
Do you still have confidence in Tulsi Gabbard, sir?
Yeah, sure, I do. Sure. Follow up. I mean, she's a little bit different in her thought process than me, but that doesn't make somebody not available to serve.
Is she on the same page
I
as
would
you?
I would say that I'm very strong in the fact that I don't want Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Because if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it immediately. I think she's probably a little bit softer on that issue, but that's okay. Some people are. Most people aren't. Most people are saying thank you very much for doing what you did. They are decimated right now. They're going to give up nuclear weapons. They're going to give us the nuclear dust. They're going to do everything that we want to do. And you know what? They're going to go on and maybe have a great country again. But if they don't do that, they're not going to have a country. They're not even going to have a country. So she's softer on that issue, but I have other people, not too many. That's an issue that we've had great support. You saw the CNN poll where Trump with MAGA, and I think MAGA is most of the Republican Party, is 100% approval. In fact, the young gentleman that does the poll, who's very good, actually, because he's honest, he said, I've never seen 100% before. I'm 100% in the CNN poll, which just came out. Thank you very much, everyone.
One more thing on Cuba. There's a report that the U.S. is going to let a Russian oil tanker go to Cuba. Is that true?
Well, we have a tanker out there. We don't mind having somebody get a boatload because they have to survive.
So that report is true as far as you know?
Well, I would say, I told them, if a country wants to send some oil into Cuba right now, I have no problem with it.
Do you worry that helps
Whether it's Russia or not, what?
Do you worry that helps Vladimir Putin, though?
Doesn't help him. He loses one boatload of oil. That's all it is. It's fine. If he wants to do that, and if other countries want to do it, it doesn't bother me much. It's not going to have an impact. Cuba's finished. They have a bad regime. They have very bad and corrupt leadership. And whether or not they get a boat of oil, it's not going to matter. I'd prefer letting it in, whether it's Russia or anybody else, because the people need heat and cooling and all of the other things that you need. Go ahead.
No, the issue of the Strait of Hormuz and Iran control of it and charging tolls, what do you think about that? Or
well, I have to find out if it's true. I mean, they're going to do whatever they have to do. We could close that up in 2 minutes. We could close that up so fast your head would spin.
Do you want to see Gulf countries that are being attacked by Iran to start to fight back?
They are fighting back. Saudi Arabia is fighting back hard. Qatar is fighting back. UAE is fighting back. Kuwait's fighting back. Bahrain's fighting back. They're all fighting back. Actually, they were surprised to be hit. I was very surprised they got hit. And once they got hit, they started fighting very well. We're very strong communications with all of those countries, and they've all been fighting. They're 100% on our side.
Mr. President, how long can you pay TSA workers for? How long can you pay TSA workers for from the One Big Beautiful Bill?
Well, we're going to pay them for as long as we have to, and I will tell you, the ICE workers have been amazing, and that's helping people with their bags. It's very interesting. We put ICE there, and ICE got a very unfair press. They're doing an amazing job getting hardened criminals, murders. 11,888 murders were allowed to come into our country through Biden, and ICE has been amazing. Now, we said, give us a little hand during this period of time, because this is caused by Democrat terrorists. These people are sick. They don't care about our country. They don't care about people. But what it's all about really is they want to have open borders, and they want to have criminals come into our country so they can get more votes, because they're losing votes fast. Look at how I did with the Hispanic population, and now I'm doing even better with the Hispanic population. And that's bad for them. They always had it. Now they don't have it anymore. These are people that want our country to fail, and the voters see that. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
sir.
President.
امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ میڈیا سے گفتگو کر رہے تھے. انہوں نے کہا کہ مجتبی خامنئی مر چکے یا بری حالت میں ہیں. ان کی جانب سے یہ دعویٰ کیا گیا ہے. انہوں نے کہا کہ ایران کے خلاف مختلف آپشنز پر غور کر رہے ہیں. خارق جزیرے پر قبضہ کر سکتے ہیں. ایرانی جزیرے خارق پر قبضے کی کوشش کی جا رہی ہے. امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ نے واضح طور پر کہا ہے کہ خارق جزیرے کو انتہائی آسانی سے حاصل کیا جا سکتا ہے. ایران کے ساتھ معاہدہ کیا جا سکتا ہے. مجتبی خامنئی کی صورتحال غیر واضح ہے. پاکستان کے ذریعے ایران امریکہ مذاکرات میں پیش رفت ہو رہی ہے. آپ کو اپڈیٹ کر رہے ہیں کہ امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ نے کہا ہے کہ پاکستان کے ذریعے ایران امریکہ مذاکرات میں پیش رفت ہو رہی ہے. مجتبی خامنئی کی صورتحال غیر واضح ہے. وہ مر چکے ہیں یا پھر بری حالت میں ہیں، اب تک واضح نہیں ہو سکا. انہوں نے ساتھ ہی ساتھ آپ کو بتایا ہے کہ پاکستان کے ذریعے ایران امریکہ مذاکرات میں پیش رفت ہو رہی ہے. امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ نے واضح کیا ہے کہ خارق جزیرے پر قبضہ کر سکتے ہیں. خارق جزیرے پر قبضہ کرنا انتہائی آسان ہے. انہوں نے واضح طور پر کہا ہے کہ ایران کے معاملے پر مختلف آپشنز پر غور کر رہے ہیں. پاکستان کے ذریعے ایران امریکہ مذاکرات میں پیش رفت ہو رہی ہے. امریکی صدر ڈونلڈ ٹرمپ نے میڈیا سے گفتگو میں کہا ہے کہ پاکستان کے ذریعے ایران امریکہ مذاکرات میں واضح پیش رفت ہو رہی ہے. انہوں نے کہا کہ مجتبی خامنئی کے حوالے سے صورتحال غیر واضح ہے. وہ مر چکے ہیں یا پھر بری حالت میں ہیں. امریکی صدر کی جانب سے یہ دعویٰ کیا گیا.